Welcome to today's episode, my friends. We're doing something a little bit different. I saw this on X and I thought it was pretty cool and pretty awesome. So I wanted to share it with you here today. I was bored, so I looked up every cookies amount of posts they have their hashtag in on TikTok to determine their popularity. How crazy is this? Thank you, Krobs, for sharing this with all of us. By the way, 100,000 views already. I thought it'd be pretty fun to showcase it here on the channel today and check out this tier list, my friends. So thank you for tuning in. As always, let's get to it here today with Krobs. A couple things here. This is pretty ridiculous. So first and foremost, I have not gone on to TikTok yet. It is on my list potentially to do, by the way. So let us know in the comments what you think of that. Regardless, though, look at this. We have our favorite jester right here, Shadow Milk, at over 250,000 tags. That's ridiculous. Below that, we got the PV at 100K. At 50K, we got most of the beasts. And I'm going to guess here a lot of the awakening stuff, except for White Lily, which is pretty cool. Under 50K, we got Sea Fairy, we got Espresso, we got a bunch of things right there as well. And then under 30K, we got Ginger Brave. I'm a little surprised, quite honestly, to see Wind Archer and also Fire Spirit there, which is pretty interesting. Now, again, though, my friends, that's under 30K. So we have a huge discrepancy, almost 10x between over 250 and the 30K here at this point, which is just absolutely wild. Under 20, we start to get way down into here. Under 10, look at that. 7, I'm curious on who's the least tweeted about. Look at that. Devil Cookie right there at 5. Even Angels at 7. Snapdragon's way down there. That's kind of wild, to be honest. And Cream Ferret's way down there. Creme Brulee is way down there. Some of these we'd think would be way higher, quite frankly, which is kind of crazy. Even our Night Cookie's got pretty high stuff there. Lemon. Look at this, under 3K as we continue our way down. Lots of some of the newer stuff. Under 2 here. Look at this. Look at that. Oh, Beach Cookie way down there. Ninja Cookie. Look at that. Bunny Cookie's under 2K on TikTok. That's kind of wild. The only thing I could think about is because it's so new, just like Manju Cookie there and some of those. But what's interesting here is look at this, under 1K. Jaggy Cookie. We got Prophet, and we also have Pinecone Cookie. Now, to be honest, I would not have thought those 3 were under 1K. Additionally, I would not have thought a lot of the stuff down here under 2, like Bunny was going to be at 2. On the top end, though, for 250K, makes sense. Quite frankly, that Shadow Milk Cookie's up there, Pure Vanilla Cookie's up there. Same with most of the beasts at this point. Up here as well. And then under the 50K is pretty interesting. I like seeing the Red Velvet in their Apple Candy and Espresso. Now, Espresso I know has got a pretty big following, which is also one of the reasons why way up there. I'd love to see Ginger Brave at that 30K, which is pretty cool as well. But again, some interesting stuff here with Wind Archer and Fire Spirit, my friends. Herb's way up there too, which is pretty cool. So there you have it. That is our tier list here for all the TikTok mentions. Absolutely wild. So cool, by the way. I thought I'd share this with you here today. Something different, something new, because this is pretty impressive, by the way. So thank you, Krobs, for your contribution here as of August 1st to the community to showcase which cookies are mentioned most on TikTok. With that, my friends, as always, thank you for tuning in here today. I appreciate your support. Until next time, keep on running.